This is a difficult one to explain, and it's why I actually love video as a way to do it. So let's talk about this. You're leaving a leadership role to become an individual contributor. A lot of people see it this way: leadership up here, individual contributor down here. And so the natural question is going to be, why the step back? What's going on? And unfortunately, over many years, recruiters and hiring managers get cynical. So they assume there's something going on unless you can explain it. Now, the key here is to follow the experience plus learn equals grow model that I teach at Work It Daily, and to keep it as factual and objective as possible. So let's step back and think about this. When you're an individual contributor, one of the bonuses or upsides to it is that you get to really build your skill sets. You get to hone your craft. You get to next level in the kind of value that you can create. When you become a leader or a manager, you step away from the majority of that. Now you're coaching others, you're mentoring others. It's a different thing. It's servant leadership. And what can happen over time as a leader is your ability to stay cutting edge, tip of the curl in your skills and abilities can dull a bit because you're not doing it every single day. So a really great response here would be to talk them through it. You know, I was an individual contributor, and in that time I was learning all these skills, and it really positioned me to become a leader. And in that time, I was able to coach and develop X number of people. But what I miss is my ability to continue to learn and grow and become cutting edge in that skill set. That's why I want to go back to being an individual contributor. I think there's a lot for me to learn and benefit from. And I think there are other people out there that right now it's their turn to lead. But for me, it's about being able to do that work, the thing that I love, and really growing my skill set. That's an honest answer. That's a valid answer. And it's really important to share that, especially if you're a seasoned professional, because I get a lot of questions about that here on this app. People get worried about age discrimination, which I can't change your age, but a large part of that discrimination can also be reflected in experience and how you explain your experience. So one of the techniques that I teach, and I have a whole video series on this about being over 40 and how you approach interviews, is talking about this from a more balanced perspective. You pay a wisdom tax. And so you've got to be able to articulate very clearly, which is why you asked this brilliant question, these kinds of transitions in a way that makes sense. So thank you for asking that. I hope you record a video on it. Find your voice. Tell them your story. Let them see the complete you. The advantage to video in job search is you get to tell your professional story on your terms. And that's why I love it so much, okay? Keep the questions coming. Good luck. Go get them.